You are welcome to online lectures with Fametime the Schoolboy. Today we'll take a look at physics, and we have a question I want us to look at under the topic measurements and units. The question is taken from JAM questions, JAM Physics 1985, question 1, as presented in the Prep 50 Physics UTME past questions, and under the topic measurements and units, specifically quantities and units. Page 3, question number 4, and the question states, the question says, which of the following is not a fundamental SI unit? A. Meter. B. Ampere. C. Kelvin. D. Radian. D. Radian. The first question we should ask ourselves is this: what is a fundamental quantity and what is a fundamental unit? A fundamental quantity is a quantity that does not depend on any other quantity. It's on its own. It has no formula. You cannot say that you can derive fundamental quantity from a formula. No, it's on its own. Is independent of any other quantity. Other quantities, some other quantities are dependent on fundamental quantities. Those quantities are called derived quantities. Something like mass now. Mass is a quantity. You cannot say there's a formula for mass. Mass is mass. But something like force now. Force is mass times acceleration. Force depends on what? Mass. Acceleration now. Acceleration is velocity per unit what? Time. Velocity over time. So acceleration is derived from velocity and time. Time there is a fundamental quantity. You cannot derive time from anywhere. Time is fundamental. The same way, the velocity is displacement over time. Displacement is a measure of distance, is a measure of length, which is meter. Time is also second. Time is time, yeah. So at the same time is fundamental. The same thing, length is also fundamental. Because length has you cannot derive length from anywhere. Length is length. So fundamental quantities are the ones that are independent of any other quantity. They don't depend on any other quantities. While derived quantities depend on the fundamental quantities. Derived quantities have formulas, but fundamental quantities they don't have formula. We have something like temperature. Temperature is is a fundamental quantity. Then what are fundamental units and derived units? Fundamental units are units of the fundamental quantities, while derived units are units of the derived quantities. Something like acceleration that is derived, you have acceleration meter per second squared, velocity meter per squared. Force is Newton, but if you break it down, it's actually kilogram meter per second squared, because force is mass is kilogram, meter per second squared is acceleration. So force is a derived quantity, and Newton is also a derived unit. So now let's look at this question. We look at the options one after the other. Then meter, I think I've explained meter. Meter is a unit. It's a unit for what? Length. And length is a fundamental quantity. So meter is a fundamental unit. So you know the answer to this question. The question says, which of the following is not a fundamental unit? SI unit, sorry. Meter is fundamental. So meter is not the answer. Ampere is a unit for what? Current, electric current. And electric current is a quantity that is not derived, it's fundamental. So ampere is a fundamental unit. So ampere is not the answer. And Kelvin is a unit for temperature, SI unit for temperature. And temperature is a fundamental quantity. So Kelvin is a fundamental unit. It's not the answer. Radian is actually a measure of angle. And is an angular measure, is a unit for angular measure. Radian is actually 180 over pi degrees. 180 over pi degrees. That is the relationship between radian, degree, and pi. Radian is 180 degrees per pi. That's the unit of radian. Radian was actually placed into derived units from 1995. It wasn't derived unit before, so it was actually placed in derived unit in 1995. So this makes it not to be a fundamental SI unit. So D, radian, is not a fundamental SI unit. So this is the answer. Why these three are fundamental SI units. So the answer to JAM, this is JAM 1995, so 1985 physics question 1. 1985 physics question 1. So the answer to JAM 1985 physics question 1 is D, radian. If you have any question, we've come to the end of this class. If you have any question to ask, please call this line right now, 081 3868 2003 07012 945891. Call any of these numbers right now and I will attend to you. If you have any question, please kindly do so. I am waiting. We are live, so ask your question now. Okay, while we wait for questions, I want to make one or two announcements. The first announcement I want to make is that every Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7:10 a.m., I organize academic competition I titled Academic Battle with Farmantine the School Boy. Registration for this battle is free of charge. You are not going to be charged for anything. All you need to do is to have access to internet and good Android phone or PC through which you can access internet and be able to write the exam. And there are prizes to be won. The flyers are all over the social media platform. Once you Google Academic Battle with Farmantine the School Board, by the next one that is coming up on Saturday being 9th December 2023 is Pharmacology Battle 2.0 with Farmantine the School Board. Google it, you see the flyers scattered all over the internet. Then if you can go to my social media platform, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Eternity, the schoolboy is my name there. If you go to Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, my username there at From Eternity 83. You can also chat me from WhatsApp. I will send you the link for the battle. Secondly, I want to ask you, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my Facebook page, follow me in all these social media platforms so that you'll be able to get information whenever we go live. And every day, I am live here from 3 a.m. 3 a.m. is for pharmaceutical chemistry. 3:30 a.m. is chemistry. 4 a.m. is physics. 4:30 a.m. is mathematics. More subjects and more courses are coming up with time. These are the 4 we are doing for now. Please avail yourself of this opportunity to join in any of these classes you are interested in. Make it a date, and God will bless you as you do so. Please share my lectures to your friends, your colleagues, your students, your children. They will be in need of these lectures. These lectures will still be on my YouTube channel. Anytime you want to access, you can always access them. I'll make them public so you can access them. It's free of charge. Then for the academic competition, because we don't charge, we solicit for donations from people. Please feel free. Any amount will go a long way encouraging our youth to pursue academic excellence. If you are interested in supporting this, chat me up and I'll send you the account details. The account details is also in the flyers for each of the battles. And God will bless you as you do so. In the absence of any question, I think we'll stop here on physics lectures for today. See you next time. God bless you.